Hi, how are ya? Sorry if that was a little loud. I don't know. I don't know how to audio mix. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Am I loud? Am I too quiet? Am I cool, at least? One can hope. But in the meantime, while I wait for some answers from everybody, let's see how they all catch up. How's it going? Things going well? I am still on my quote-unquote BRB screen, despite the fact that it is just text hidden behind my 2 cameras. I've got a little burrito for lunch. I don't know what y'all been up to, but you know, it'd be like that. Can y'all hear the the vacuum-like hum of my laptop? Is that gonna be distracting? Do I need to move my mic a little further away? Because I can if I need to. I have no clue. I'm yawning, man. It'd be like that for sure. I actually was unable to find the okay, cool. I was unable to find the stream that I have pulled up for you all, like for the music. It's just some like 4K Scotland footage stream that has like Scotland music in the background. I was unable to find that stream on my phone, so I'm listening to Wyoming music on my phone, which I feel like gives a similar vibe. I feel like Wyoming and Scotland have to be at least somewhat similar. There we go. All right. Hi. I'm not going to be looking at you guys at all. I'm going to be laser focused right here on all of the Lego-y goods. Oh, let me do something real quick. I want to, so if that's my left hand, aha, okay, there we go. Now you can pretend that you're building something along with me. It's like a PBS channel. I haven't been either. So, yeah, we'll be exploring these lands together, both Wyoming and Scotland. And maybe I'm crazy for assuming that they're the same, but you know, it be what it be. I've got the girly. She's right here. She's absolutely massive. This is, of course, the Lego Ideas set that came out as the first collaboration between Dungeons & Dragons and the Lego company. So we're gonna cook. We're gonna build. It's going to be pretty small of an area. So I'm hoping I can get everything in there. I feel like this is gonna be similar to, we built the haunted house on stream. It's gonna be like a very kind of similar vibe where I'm putting pieces together. You're not really gonna be able to see or understand what it is that I'm looking at, and then it'll all come together something in the end. The cool thing about this one is that we've got all kinds of little monsters, little baddies that we'll be building. So hopefully those small builds we can at least show off and get like a pretty nice in-depth view of. I'm hoping I don't drop many frames or anything like that. I probably need to, I can close out of Twitch, I can close out of Discord. Like I said, I'm just on my laptop today. I'm hoping someday in the future I'll be able to have a space where I can just hang, you know, just absolutely vibe and have kind of like a half permanent Lego building space. But if the stream gets completely unbearable, just let me know. We can find a way. always restart or like stream it at a slightly lower quality, like 720. I don't know what I'm actually streaming at. I could be streaming at like 480p. And you guys are just seeing like little artifacts of my hands moving around and like me pretending to build Legos. But I hope y'all are ready for the best part about this. The absolutely ear-shattering moment when I pour all of these bags onto the table, causing them to clank and clutter right around my microphone. So, if you like ASMR, crank that volume way up. If you hate having a ringing in your ears for future days to come, I would recommend turning it down. It's one of the two. Everybody is one of two people. Oh! Sorry, I got jump scared. There aren't bags in here. It's a box! Okay. I'm not... Okay, now, then there are bags. Alright, that wasn't even that bad. Why is there a box? Oh goodness. I'm seeing numbered bags in the realm of 30, so this should be good. Let me also... Still no mythical paper bags. I don't know, Lego. You gotta come through on your promise. So what is in this box now? I wondered. The paper bags would be nice. As a company that produces plastic for a living, it would be helpful if at least the bags were made out of paper. Oh goodness, okay. So there's more bags in here. I see bag 1, but then I see like bag 10 in here? Alright, hold up. Min-maxing. Actually, I built this character for our campaign to min-max the number of microplastics that I can throw inside the environment. I've been watching too much Smosh. This is similar to my chosen voice. If I had to give one. I feel like I'm a little bit quiet as I yell into the void. These are the instructions. They could have mailed me the instructions. This is they would have had to pay a postal fee on the instruction manual. Okay. Oh, wait! We spoke too soon. Let's see, I don't know where to show this. It's a paper bag! Alright, let me also use this time to... Oh, not on my face cam. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Okay. Ah. I was trying to set the autofocus, but that one didn't work. But hey, look! Paper bag! That's what I was trying to do. I think this is for... Yeah, okay. This is pretty sick. Environment saved. It's for... ooh, the capes and the wings. Man, the color balance is shifting around like crazy. I'm sorry for you guys. But look at that. That's lovely. These are cloth wings. Cloth wings, cloth cape. It's not like that. No, it's not like the spongy material from like some of the Batman sets for the capes. So that's nice. Hey, Medium. How's it going? Oh. Oh my goodness. This one's silver. This is like the Cloak of Invisibility, but it has purple on the back. I'm sure I'm going to drop something at some point. Slashing this around. You came right at the part where I absolutely destroy all of our ears, and we grin and pretend to bear it. Okay, Barrett. What is this? Olive crossover stream? And Dungeons and Dragons? What is this? A Sublime crossover stream? All right. We got those boxes out of the way. Like Olive said, this is pretty overwhelming. I think we're gonna have to figure out where we want to start. And this is a little like insider trick that I've picked up when building a lot of Lego sets, is that typically in order to follow the instructions, you need to start with the bag number 1. So, I gotta find the bag number 1. Alright. There's 10, 28. This is, the highest number I've seen is 31. Oh no, it's falling in my trash can. Oh no, okay. 31, it looks like that's still the highest. Ooh! 2! Alright, we're gonna put 2 off to the side. Here's also 3. So I'm gonna just try and prepare some. 7, 23. 1. Here's bag number 1. 5, 24, 15, 30. Looks like the last thing you build is the dragon. 13, 18, 24. Okay. Those are base plates. Ooh, new mountain piece? Hold up. Like a corner mountain? Kinda love that. Okay. Oh, I saw 32. Okay. Alright, this instructions is gonna take up more than my building space. Alright, I wonder how many books it's breaking into. Do we want to take bets in chat for how many pamphlets of instructions there are? I've got an idea, but I wanted to know y'all's thoughts. Alright. My guess is 3. Okay. That's about where my guess would be. I have the answer. But big ones. Alright, we are dealing with 4 instructions and 1 sticker set. Oh, the beholder eye is a sticker. No, okay. That's it looks like that's like something else. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so why does it go from 432 to 50? Huh? What about the others? Man, look at the front of these though. Hold up. Wait, the way I'm holding it, the light is reflecting off of it. This, I don't know if it's better to show this camera, but like this, super pretty art on the front here. And I like to imagine I know what this style of art is referencing, because, 1 second. whilst thrifting, I picked up a copy of Dragon magazine, and I think if you put these side by side, you'll see like it's like the same style of kind of like carved out of stone, like vibes in apparel, you know, kind of like the colored, the monochromatic, like carved, like chiseled into stone kind of thing. Look at this. Yeah, this is Dragon magazine. This is where like all of the original. This is like the D&D Beyond of old, right? This is where all of like modules would be published, like articles on how to play the game. You know, why are there a bunch of policemen attacking men in complete regalia? Who knows? They also came with these like posters in the middle that I don't want to like completely ruin. But this is I want to say version 100. That's not right. This is what is the thing that it is called? Hey Xavier, how are you? It's not a version that they would release. It's a article? No, it's not an article. What am I thinking of? Issue. Big brain. So I was like, issue 100. I was like, okay. I'm looking at these books. I was like, I can kind of see that. So we can cast away. What is this? A Tom Hanks crossover? We can cast away our others, and we will solely be looking at numero 100. I'm trying my best to get this kind of like framed and focused. It's going good. Oh, the golf. I honestly haven't played much Rubik King in a while. Maybe y'all can call me a poser or a fraud. But I played for like a good solid couple of weeks, and then it's tough. It's a lot of just resetting. Oh, like golf today? Now I'm wearing this one hat in particular because it is my Luncheons and Dragons hat. So, with lunches and Legos, we have to throw back the OG Luncheons and Dragons and get the merch. And I thought this the blue shirt would just match kind of nicely. All right. So, ooh. Open this puppy up, and we can take a look at everything else. All right, so hey, here it is. All right, we're making our packaging more sustainable, transitioning from single-use plastic to paper-based packaging. As we progress, you may find a mix of paper and plastic in our boxes. Well, we did find a mix, that's for sure. Ugh, look at that ugly beholder. Exclusive Dungeons and Dragons, adventure. Yep, I've already downloaded that. Apparently, it can be played like on this set, which I think is pretty cool. 50 years of Dungeons and Dragons. I can't believe I'm already that old. And then we have the guy who made the model. This is Lucas Bolt. Lives in Amsterdam. Nice. Building instructions cover design winner. All right, let's see if it says anything here. His beautiful artwork won the contest to be featured on the cover of the books. I thoroughly relish the creative process, brainstorming and experimenting with various possibilities. I often keep an eye on contests on the LEGO Ideas platform, where astonishing creations truly captivate me. I spent a considerable amount of time researching various Dungeons & Dragons artworks to decide on a theme, and decided to adapt a relief-like form. Given the nature of this style, I had to balance between excessive realism and maintaining a clear and concise appearance. I also needed to create an overall sense of antiquity and weathered texture, which wasn't my strong suit. Additionally, recreating the well-known antagonist character posed a difficulty as it required staying faithful to the original design. I hope fans will enjoy the result as well as the model. I'm guessing that is our big boy, the dragon here. A mix. Roll for initiative. Original D&D system was inspired by the epic scope of fantasy literature and detailed miniatures of tabletop war games. It was combined to make a revolutionary tabletop role-playing game where players imagine themselves as adventurers moving. That is the dragon. Okay, and now we get some of the homies, the monsters. We've got a skeleton. Solid staple in any D&D campaign. Skeleton may seem simple at first, but its limited capacity for independent thought or battle skill. But with a creative dungeon master, there is no limit to the fun you can have with a skeleton. We got ourselves the gelatinous cube. Let's go. It's a cube made of gelatin. It's acidic on the inside. Ooh, spooky. Owlbear. Owlbear is quite nice. Fearful names both in terms of looks and behavior. The owlbear is one of the most feared predators of the wilderness. With senses as sharp as its talent and a heightened sense of smell, this unnatural creature is a volatile fighter who likes to hunt for its prey. We continue. We have the Beholder. This is what I'm most excited to build. This is going to look amazing. Feeling watched. This is like I think this is the iconic like D&D monster. You know, dragons. All right, I know it's Dungeons and Dragons, but Beholders, I believe, were created solely for and by the creators of Dungeons and Dragons. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just spewing garbage. But Beholder, this floating spherical creature emits different magical rays from each of its eye stalks to inflict perilous harm on its enemies. It's highly intelligent, ruthless, a fierce opponent, and a true test of a party's mettle. Then we have a Displacer Beast. These are kind of like jaguars, but with like weird, like Dead Davis in a block of jelly. Mimic, of course, we have fake. They're just fake chests. And then Cinderhowl. This is the protagonist that we're talking about. Cinderhowl, the Red Dragon. Dragons are powerful spellcasters and more intelligent than any human. A frightful presence, this almighty foe is one of the most daunting monsters you will encounter. Just a beat of its wing can cause calamitous damage, not to mention its claws bite in devastating fire spewing. I thought they'd say like breath. Defeating Cinderhowl, the Red Dragon, requires a group of highly trained adventurers. Good luck. So that is going to be our task today. Here's a history of D&D. So 1974, D&D came out. 1983, Dungeons and Dragons, the basic rules were released. I think I have this book, as well as the AD&D book, which is 2nd edition. Actually, I think I have the player's handbook of every edition, because I bought this just for fun. Bought this and played it. It was actually really fun. Somebody gave me the 3rd edition player's handbook. 4th edition, that was my first introduction to D&D. And then 5th edition I bought to be able to stay cool. I've technically been playing since... we can look at the NPCs, or the player characters. I've been playing since 2012. So I have been on and off playing Dungeons and Dragons for about 12 years now. Which has been pretty cool. So I started right when 4th edition was out. Bought all of the 4th edition books. Was really invested in 4th edition. This is 2008. I bought him around 2012. And then 2014, 5th edition is released. And with 5th edition coming out, I was like, I don't know. I didn't want to swap over. But now everybody under the sun plays 5th edition. So that's what I run. I remember it was bought to me as a birthday present my freshman year of high school, which means it might have been 2013, now that I think about it. But that's when I got the books. I'd like to think that I played and was at least involved with Dungeons and Dragons before that. So it might only be 11 years. I could be a fraud. 5th edition is also, yeah, we were definitely playing in 2013. I know that for a fact. Plus, 5th edition is the one that made it globally, like, mega popular. Dungeons and Dragons was mostly, like, still kind of, the next section reminded me of this. It's, like, mostly a niche up until here, and then 5th edition come out, it became super accessible to everybody, and Critical Role kind of started popping off here. Other things, we have our heroes. We're also going to be building a dwarf cleric. Clerics channel divine magic from the god they serve, powerful healers, and can help the party survive any encounter. Gnome fighters. Practice makes perfect. When you're a fighter, these warriors train with a variety of weapons and armor to become masters of combat. They learn to think clearly in battle and to push themselves beyond normal limits to keep their allies safe. That's kind of our healer, our tank of the group, our rogue, in this case, and then I guess 2 DPS. Rogues are masters of stealth who can attack from the shadows or sneak past without a sound. Their clever minds and quick fingers are adept at picking locks and disarming traps. Elf wizards study books and scrolls to learn the art of magic. They copy spells into their spellbook, the sum of all their knowledge and their most precious possession. Each wizard specializes in a school of magic, such as illusion, necromancy, enchantment, etc. Alright. Bonnie. There's the Scotland. I'm glad to know. So far there haven't been any bagpipes in Wyoming. It's pretty much the same song, like on loop. Alright, so. Here we are, finally. 30 minutes in. What's lunch? Today I have a Jimmy Dean lunch burrito. Breakfast burrito. I definitely didn't wake up moments before this stream started. So we need one of these, and we need bag 1. Listen, I woke up at 1 or at 12, I think, and I was like feeling good. I was ready to go. I was ready to get about my day, and then I just like went back to sleep. It was pretty tiring. So something that I see here that is pretty cool. Alright. Also, trying to think, where's the best place to put all these? So something cool that I know the Dungeons and Dragons, or that these sets in particular are doing, as well as the minifigure line that is predicted to come out, is that they're providing 2 heads for each character that they give out. A masculine and a feminine head, which is like pretty cool. So, you know, you can either have your burly dwarf man, or your burly dwarf woman. So they've got different heads for if you prefer building, you know, like a masculine dwarf, feminine dwarf, etc. And they're super nice. Yeah, 10 of you booling this morning. That's not good. Yeah, we were... what were we playing last night? We were playing a little bit of Worms, and then we were just binging YouTube videos for the most part. I will build this. Well, hey, to be fair, Medium's overseas, so it is morning. I'm not that crazy. Okay. What time is it? EST? I don't remember. Probably like 3. What's my favorite YouTube channel? That's a great question. Because I spend more than I spend. Got another brick separator. Most of my time is spent on YouTube if I'm gonna like consume content, and I gotta say, without a doubt, right now my favorite YouTube channel is probably Smosh. Smosh Pit, their like improv comedy is very funny. I like that. I really am enjoying the Smosh podcast, like the Smoshcast. Shane and Amanda, who are 2 cast members in the group, are very funny and pretty enjoyable to watch them. But yeah, Smosh Pit. Smosh Pit, probably the main one. I'd say Smosh Cast after that. They have been coming back to do like sketch comedy. It's pretty good. It's pretty okay. I think it's funnier than I think a lot of people give credit for. I think they do a horrible job of making appealing thumbnails and or like actual episode names, which like yeah, there's just not actually a ton of views, but they're pretty fun. Okay, so we're building the base of this tavern, I believe, and that's going to be the start of our structure for today. And is it on a river? I guess it is. I didn't really look to see. It's on some kind of, you know, we have some kind of blue base here, so we'll get to see as we build whether or not it's whether or not we actually build more like the ground, or if we just kind of build here. Yeah, for sure. Just like twitch.tv/clockworkolive, of course. One of these days we'll start throwing all of your stuff on like YouTube Shorts. It'll blow up. I know Smosh, by all like accounts, should not exist, but hey, you know, they did it. What can I say? They found a way to survive. And they are now a warning for any YouTube channel that is approached by a corporate entity. But on the subject of like Dungeons and Dragons, are you guys like? Is anybody out there playing Dungeons and Dragons? Any of you guys in any like campaigns or any games going on? And if not, have you ever played at all? Is it something you're interested in? Hit us with the tea. Give me y'all's backstory, because I can ramble on if you guys are at all interested. But I don't think I've heard. I never get to hear like many other D&D stories. You know. Building a little window frame. Get some bricks on top. My group fell apart at pandemic. What type of character were you playing before that, Doof? Or were you the DM? Read a book where D&D was very important. What book? If you don't mind me asking. Hi, Sally. I am building a massive tavern in which a dragon will sit atop and a bunch of other monsters will be running around. This is a set I picked up a little while back. Okay, we got a window. Tiefling Sorcerer. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. I've played, I think, but one... Sorry, I'm looking for the sticker sheet. We get to add a little bit of tavern decor. This is the wanted poster. There's a poster for what seems to be like a missing cat, as well as a photograph of some kind of group of adventurers, and we can place this right on the inside. I did not center that at all, but it looks good. I hate redoing. How long will it take me? This one will probably take me a few hours. We're on bag 1 of 30 something, and honestly, I'll be surprised if I'm even able to finish it today, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we've got 30 plus bags that we're dealing with. What drew you to building Sorcerer Doof when you were building that like character together? Was that your first, or was it, or had you played like any before that? Yeah, lunches and Legos. I know. I'm expecting that to happen. I have played in my 12 years-ish of playing Dungeons and Dragons, I have played technically 2, but really I only like to say I've played 1 character. I played this is pretty fun. This is like building out a bunch of like cobblestone, kind of hard to see, but like they have all kinds of different like colors and shapes and builds that are just kind of like nestling together. Adds like a bunch of cracks and turns, and I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. I think in my 12 years I have played maybe I would say 1 to 2 like characters. One really, it's just 1 character seriously. I'm sure if Walker were in chat, they could attest that the second character I played for like 2 sessions. So it was just I didn't really enjoy playing as much as I really enjoy DMing. So I kind of backed out. Thank you. I'm basically a professional at it at this point. But yeah, I've played maybe 1. I've played 1 character in a campaign that ran about a year, and that was how do I get this to work? Oh, okay. I just squeeze it in from the other side. I'm adding a window pane. So I had 1 character in a campaign that lasted about a year. His name was Konak. He was a half elf. I love half elves, humans. I'm very like part of the reason I feel like my like I'm very big into like the classical like classical D&D / fantasy like races and character builds and all of that. So like when it comes to building characters, it's like dwarves, elves, humans, orcs. Like, you know, I just keep it very like standard, which has always been like a little bit of a problem for me, like building out campaigns and building out sessions and stuff, because a lot of the time I'll have a party of 5-6 people that are all like, you know, I'll kind of use the examples that I've seen like in somewhat recent campaigns, but like Aarakocra, Bird People, and Genasi, and which are like elementals, tieflings, etc., etc. And not that it's all not that it's at all bad. But I just personally am not used to building out like locations and NPCs and characters that are like non-traditional kind of like D&D people. So then, or like D&D NPCs. So then it's like it's this group of really a bunch of weirdos running around a town of like all humans. And it is just, and they stick out kind of like a sore thumb. It's like the classic like identify like which person is the stand user, right? And it's like my parties are typically always the stand users, but never really the never really just like they fit in. What was I gonna say on top of that? Hey Pandora, how's it going? I was actually talking about LARP the other day, but before I get to that point, before it gets lost in the void of chat, let's see. Yeah, Medium, I agree. I don't know too much about the like international scene. I think it's picking up. It's definitely picking up further now. Like definitely picking up more so, but it will. I mean, it's always been like a like it's kind of been ingrained in like a little bit of American culture to be like Dungeons and Dragons. Like we just know about it because it's been like an American game for so long. So I think we just have a head start. I think it'll definitely pick up. I'm sure there are also like, more initiatives and things to get things going. The benefit is also like it's there are a lot of online players now, but the problem with that is like a lot of them are probably still overseas, right? And it's like a time, then it just becomes another like time issue, right? Like a time zone diff type of thing. Group was going around 2 years. The longest campaign I played was the one I'm in currently, where I'm the DM. You'll hear that phrase a lot. I'm always the DM, but where I currently DM. What am I looking at? It is. Yeah, what am I looking at? Wait, I thought. Huh? Did I? Oh, okay. Oops, sorry, I got lost in my track. 2 years is good. I mean, like when the lifespan of most groups is like a year, half a year, a session, half a session. Yeah, I gotta say 2 years is pretty good. It definitely sucks though that it fell apart because yeah, scheduling is a pain and a monster. Longest session I'm in is right now at a solid like year and a few months. We started January of last year. It was kind of like our New Year's treat, because I hadn't DM'd in like a long time, and it's run with. I mean, I would love to invite as many people to it as I can. Our party size is 7, and we used to have like 1 or 2 more. So it's a lot, but it's just it's run with people in the Discord. I mean, it's Sage, myself, Biotic Hazard, Breezy, Guatemalandrea, Mirandol, Austin. Trying to think who else. I'm surely missing someone. Oh, Ethan, Governor. Like it's that whole crew. Evan from just like D&D lore. Evan used to play. Riley played for a session or 2. Lucas pops in and sometimes watches or sometimes like helps DM. Did I miss somebody? Oh, Maddie as well. Karate, Matty. yeah, Maddie's there, and then I think that's it. But it's a very fun game for sure. Highly recommend it. Honestly, I recommend just tabletop RPGs more than I do specifically Dungeons and Dragons. They're just fun. They're just fun to play. Like at the end of the day. Okay, so this is like a little dock we're building out. That's fun. A little dock, and we can kind of hold this up to show off, like, ooh la la. There we go. Tavern door. I like the little cobblestone again. But yeah, because I have gripes with some things of 5th edition. One of those things where it's like I have gripes that I can very clearly define when playing, but not necessarily just like off the top of my head. It's also definitely a thing for me. Wait, did I? No, I did. These in the wrong spot. They thought I wouldn't notice. Or I would recommend playing, and don't worry, Pandora, I haven't forgotten your question. We'll come back to it. I get on such tangents. Like I said, you guys came here to watch me geek out. Yeah, I've like some gripes with Dungeons and Dragons that is like pretty lame. But I think honestly it's more so gripes with like I just specifically I have a pretty specific way that I like to DM, and I like a big part of that is I like the freedom of like the game. So I hate honestly, I find rules very counterintuitive to Dungeons and Dragons, because for the most part it's like a game of, you know, improv. So much of it is just like how you're improvising with each other, and it's like, well, if you can provide me as a DM a feasible reason as to why you can do something, then you should be able to do it. Kind of plain and simple. But yeah, I feel like the gripe I have with a lot of, like, not necessarily sessions I've played in, but just like the rules of Dungeons and Dragons as like a strict guideline, kind of becomes like, well, you know, it detracts from the fun if the game is kind of pre-decided for us what you can and can't do. It's like, you know, it's a game of make believe and pretend, so let's make believe and pretend. On the subject of LARPing, though, I have never LARPed, and I haven't necessarily been interested in it. I'm not necessarily super interested in like the fantasy idea or concept of LARPing. Not that I'm not interested. It is further down my list of priorities, because I have seen a bunch of videos and like advertisements and stuff for like the weekends, like Mad Max like weekend out in the desert and LARP events that are like built to be like just completely off the wall type of stuff. I think Wasteland Weekend's the big one that I've been like looking at, and it's like, that looks super interesting to me. I would love to do that. And for like LARPing in general, I would love to go to like a large I would love to go to like some of those larger events. I don't think I would ever just get like a LARPing group and play, mostly because that's a little less on my interest. I would almost just rather play like Dungeons and Dragons at that point. But I don't know too much about LARPing, to be frank, and I would love to be like pleasantly surprised or pleasantly enthralled with the game. I think doing something like one of those large weekends where, you know, you're just dressing up the whole time and gaming in like a large scale form, that would be pretty interesting to me. Yeah, probably. I mean, I was in, I think, 3 sessions kind of towards the start of the year, and I just was like respectfully like, all right, I'll probably not like, I probably won't keep playing. I kind of bowed out, mostly because like I just didn't enjoy being a player. Not anything that they were doing specifically, just I was just like, I like the building of the world and the rules, and I like coming up with all of these complex scenarios. I mean, it's like the same reason I like doing like Camp Hilo and other. Camp Hilo is is at its core just a tabletop RPG minus the tabletop, and yeah, it would just be. It's just why I like putting together the rules. I like kind of being the host of the thing. I like putting in the time to write out like stories and campaigns, and like that is my creative outlet more so than like playing as a specific character, or in many cases, or the combat. Like I'm very light when it comes to combat in Dungeons and Dragons. Like I don't really have a bunch of fun playing like the wargame aspect of it, I guess. So I do that. See, that's one of the ones I've looked at, I'm pretty sure. Bicolin. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we should. I think we should forego some cons one year and make a trip out to one of these much larger like LARPing events. I think that would be super interesting. All right, we get to build grab some food. You got cake? No way. I like that each of these characters also comes with like pauldrons in some way. Let's build. Where is the head for this wizard? I'll make her angry. Alright. But yeah, I think that would be an absolute blast for sure. And super interested. Just haven't had the time and nor probably the resources to like make it out there, but would be fun for sure. So yeah, LARPing has always semi been on my radar. Like that, okay. But yeah, yeah, Olive would go crazy on the costume design, and honestly, to answer your question, although I feel like I kind of did Doof, is like, yeah, I mean, like I like creating the rules, I like creating the gameplay. It doesn't have to be 5th edition for me, honestly. It could be, and like I honestly feel like I probably still prefer 4th edition to 5th edition. I say that like because I used to play 4th edition a lot, and it just took me forever to want to swap over to 5th edition, because I just didn't want to. I also didn't want to buy all the books. Like, I spent a lot of money getting all the books for 4th edition, so it's like I didn't want to swap to 5th. But yeah. Alright, gotta put a sticker on the front of this grimoire. That's pretty good, actually. Pretty centered. And then we have ourselves a wizard. Put her on the dock. I know. Well, that's what eventually got me to swap over, is because a lot of the players I had were newcomers, and it is that's also another thing. I do love playing with new players, because there is that, there's just that, there's no conception of like what Dungeons and Dragons is, which makes it very enjoyable to like learn and teach and play, and also it makes it easier on me to not have to know all of the rules and what they expect from the rules, and so on. Because like there's so many rules that I just don't have memorized, and I don't. And you know, maybe I'm a bad DM for it. I'm not. I'm a great DM, but yeah, it's like, ooh, interesting. But you already know. You already know how it go. How it go. Rules, lawyers, and like people being particular are like some of my biggest like pet peeves. Like, man, stop picking apart every word. Like, just have fun. Ooh, okay. We're building the sign. All right. Ooh, what is this? This is like the bagpipes are back. It's like a dagger. No. Hello. I don't think it's gonna see. Oh well. Showed up here. It's like a dagger that's like the head of a dragon. I really like that. If that's a new mold, I think that has to be. That we can slide in here. Oh wait, and then here. And then we grab our sticker. This is a beholder's eye. Use that. Eye of Sauron looking. Okay, that sticker, not so bad. Not so shabby. Thank you. The tavern is slowly getting there. I also want to run the Lego one-shot, obviously, with some people. I don't know when or how I'm going to, but that of course is just like a little treat I would like to run through to mix everything together. There's only up to 4. Only up to 4 people. But what are you all up to whilst we build? I missed some steps. Okay. Just to help connect everything together. The random bagpipes. Hey, it's Scotland. My music also stopped playing, so I've just been sitting here in silence, listening to the sound of my own voice, which can sometimes be fun. I mean, to be frank, but when I hear it a lot, like yesterday in particular, when I was giving the rundowns of all the movies I saw, it's like, okay, I can be annoying. Ooh, crochet for a LARP. Hey, yo. Crochet gang? Man. LARPing always sounds fun. I guess the about the biggest like comparison I have to like I guess LARPs or like Ren fairs, and such. Like I don't know if where everyone is from has like Renaissance fairs or Renaissance festivals. We do have quite a bit of that around here in the South. So, something's not quite right. This, because I'm skipping steps, that's why. Which I guess if you say like dressing up for that counts, then like I've certainly, I have been around that at the very least, like a decent amount. And I'd like to try to go to Renaissance fairs every year. Crystal eyeballs. Oh yes. You're building like a model for it, right? Like that's gonna. I mean, spoilers. Spoilers for anybody who is has been following Camp Hilo lore. And for those who don't know it, Camp Hilo lore, Pandora, you may not. Xavier, you may not. I started last year. I ran my own like Survivor series, 10x7. Oh my goodness, you're crazy. I ran my own like game of Survivor with players in Discord, and we are currently in the middle of season 2, which this week's challenge is running until next Wednesday. So there's been a lot of that. Like I said, like tons of different like role play things. I love anything from that kind of like craft. Role play being like improv being the impetus. I think like doing the improv of it all is what's particularly cool. Yeah. Bet. Yeah, I've enjoyed. I enjoy Renaissance fairs a good bit. There was a local one near where our friend Lucas lives that was very fun, and then also we go to this state, like the Georgia State Renaissance Fair, a lot. We have spectator spots if you ever want to just come and watch. They go crazy as I announce that, you know, certain weeks are going to be double eliminations and and hold on. I'm a big Total Drama Island fan, so I got all of my knowledge from there. I get to pretend to be Chris McLean and go crazy, ruin plenty of friendships along the way. I'm gonna finish this burrito. Ooh, okay. Ugh, oh no. I got the hiccups. I'm not gonna move. Oh no. Y'all hear that? I'm gonna die. Polymer clay. Hey, nice. I love clay. I love claymation. I love stop motion. All that stuff. So, like, all right. If you look at this, it's like a single 1x1 tile on one of these outward-facing studs, and then a corner, and then it's like a little slope piece in the middle to kind of fill the gap. Guys, I'm somebody scare me, please. I'm dying out here. Oh, this is I've also I say a little bit, and I truly mean a little bit. I've done a little bit of cosplay as well. So there's definitely a piece of me that's interested by all of that world as well when it comes to like costumes and characters and the whole lot. No. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, medium. Now all of a sudden I'm dying, and I'm also trying to figure out what the heck is going on. nice like cobblestone chimney. We can smash. I hope everybody's getting a little bit of enjoyment out of this pain that I'm in. Okay, we're gonna drink some water. Maybe that'll help. Breathe in. When you scarf down burritos as quickly as I can, what can you say? Man, we go silent for a bit while I collect myself. I can't believe this is how I die. Building Legos and hiccuping to death. Build these little crates. You get to put some greens and goodies in there. Put down some boxes. I think I had hiccup juice in my burrito. Oh my goodness. I'm going crazy. I do love the reds and the oranges and the tans and the like the real like clay earth tones for this. We're just gonna power through at this point. Of this build, like I think there's a lot of pretty nice pieces that are coming together here. Come together. Our family also is like historically pretty loud when it comes to hiccuping, which is not helpful here. Ooh. Also get a little barrel. We can put that here. I think. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Move that barrel right over. Yes, this tavern's quite nice. Okay, oh, okay, so we're building, I think, like the bar. That's kind of nice. Not sure what a burrito is. That's crazy. A burrito is a tortilla wrapped with basically whatever you'd like on the inside. This one had like egg and cheese. And, it's like a breakfast burrito. But yeah, I mean, most of them, it's mostly like Mexican food, like a lot of burritos. So I mean, like, you know, you'll have beans, rice, some kind of protein, often some cheeses, like, you know, etc. Built like that. Ooh, we get to decorate the tables and such now. Oh, and we get to put weapons on this side. Hold up. We get to fill the tavern with weapons. We have a rapier. We have a polearm. We have a spear. We have an axe we get to make. Nice. Burritos are bomb, man. We love burritos. One of these days I'll eat a burrito again, even though I had one today. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. We're just gonna do some breathing exercises. Let's all, in our mind's eye, let's imagine we're in Scotland. Is everybody imagining with me? Yummy. They are similar to fajitas, kind of. Man, what are fajitas? Fajitas like stripped meat, so like cuts of steak and so on, but still kind of uses some of those similar ingredients. I'm not a fajita expert. I could be horribly wrong. Just Scotland. Just imagine whatever you think when you think of Scotland. I love that this set gives us a lot of these like bright green bottles, these like beer mugs, which are kind of nice. We can put froth on the top of one. That's kind of fun. I mean, totally non-alcoholic beverage, courtesy of Lego. More taco-like? Okay. A bigger tortilla. Yeah, never in my life have I been a huge fajita expert. Perhaps one day I shall, but maybe sometime this week or like next weekend I'll go get some fajitas. Ooh, okay. So we get to use this massive beam. I've not seen a beam like this that kind of has like a cut-in groove going along it. I don't know what that's going to be used for, or if it's literally just filler at this point, but hey, that's just a theory. Oh, wait. Accidentally. But two. Maybe we'll have a challenge in Camp Hilo where we all just have to eat something we haven't eaten before. There's no reward. There is an elimination, but there's no scoring. It's just go and try something you haven't had, and then we vote somebody out for it. Alright, I don't want to jinx it, so I'll knock on this fake tavern wood. But I think the hiccups are gone. I think picturing myself in Scotland really helped out there. So, shout out to Scotland, for real. Sponsoring today's stream. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong to call it a wrap, because we're done here. Call it a wrap, folks. I would say, like, because they are wrapped up, so, Man, where are all of these extra pieces coming from? I'm terrified, y'all. Like, look at how many extras this first half gave me, and now the second half. Like, huh? These are 2 bags! 2 bags! That's too many! I don't know what to do with this. On to bag number 3. Hey, alright. Each of these bags we get to build another member of our team, which is kind of cool. I think we should all roll for initiative. Oh, wait, is this the Mimic? No. Dang. Gonna head to bed? Alright. Have yourself a great night, medium. We shall see you on the flip side. I gotta say, shout out to the shield and stuff, having like a little displacer beast on it. That's nice. In the classical Lego fantasy shield fashion. Okay. Bag 3 doesn't look so terrible. It's going to be a lot of like interior work, I can tell. Also, this shield, or this set of armor, oh my goodness. This is awesome. Look at this. So, there's like the armor plate, but then you have this very large pauldron that has a spot on the back for something. That's nuts. You could like, put like another, some kind of connector piece to be able to like hold on to, say, oh, we are building the Mimic. Okay. Sorry, I looked ahead. Like to hold like another sword or something. Kind of like a scabbard. That's just hype. I can also give him a long sword or a short sword. It's kind of weird. He's so tiny. He's so tiny with such a long sword. Oh wow. See, they're making me follow D&D rules here. It's either I have a two-handed weapon or I have a one-handed and a shield. This is insane. If my Lego character can hold a one-handed or two-handed sword as a one-handed, and then somebody will chime in and be like, oh, but it must have the versatile keyword, and I'll be like, shut up, I'm making a joke here. And it's like, the Lego people can't hold things in two hands. And then I'll be like, shut up, I'm making a joke here. Not that it's a good joke, but I'm trying to make one. What did you guys get up to this weekend? I have to be quite frank in regards to why I did not do Stud Saturdays yesterday. Coming clean. So I was planning on Stud Saturday earlier this week, and I just forgot that it was gonna be Saturday. And earlier this week, you may have seen my updates in Discord. I was just talking to people late at night, and I was like, what if I saw 5 movies tomorrow? So what I ended up doing, what I ended up doing, which pushed everything back a day to today, was I saw 5 movies yesterday in theaters, in a row from 10 a.m. to midnight, essentially. And it was great. It was wonderful. But I had already bought the tickets and then kind of realized later, I was like, oh, my Saturday wasn't free. I was supposed to do Stud Saturdays Saturday. So then I was like, well, crap. Oopsies. We'll come back to that. It was, in my opinion, I saw 5. I saw, in order, I saw Boy Kills World, I saw Challengers, I saw, the 45th anniversary of Alien. I saw, I saw Sasquatch Sunset, and then I saw Godzilla and Kong, that new movie. The best one, like the one that I had the most fun enjoying, like just in general, but also just like as a theater experience, had to be Challengers. Surprisingly, I wasn't really expecting to like it. Maybe because I just had like different conception of like what it was versus what it ended up being. But yeah, I really enjoyed Challengers, with Zendaya and those two other lads whose actors' names I never really caught on to because I mostly just called them knockoff John Mulaney and knockoff James Franco. Just because I was looking at them, I was like, they just... I also just had watched, I think, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and James Franco was in that, so I don't know, he was just on the brain, I guess. But it was pretty good. I was very pleasantly surprised with how much I enjoyed that movie. I'd recommend it. I think like the best movie of the 5 was Alien. Alien was just so nice to see in theaters on the big screen. So like if you haven't and you're a science fiction enjoyer, highly recommend like watching it. There's like 3 jump scares in the whole movie, and they're not like modern jump scares, right? So it's still pretty enjoyable. Yeah, it was a good time. All 5 were pretty good. I will say, I was kind of bummed by this, but Sasquatch Sunset was probably my least favorite of the 5, and I was really hoping it would be pretty good. Hey, perfect. That'll do. Things work out like that. Yeah, so Sasquatch Sunset was just wasn't it, Chief, and I was kind of bummed by that. I thought it was just I mean, to be honest, it was just gross. And yeah, where am I missing? Where's the little telescope piece? Where are you? Do you see the telescope piece? Surely it says 2, right? And I've got 1 in my hand. And now this is going to be one of the things where it's like there's not an extra piece. I am losing my mind. Where did I drop it? Hello? Is it still in the bag? Bag number 3? Ain't no way. I mean, it's a non-essential piece, but... I mean, it's half non-essential, I guess. It's not here. Bag 3. This always happens. I go mad. Well, I guess we're building without it. Well, that's gonna be awkward. Okay. Put that. Oh, it's gotta go. Oops. Gotta go like this. Yikes. Huh. Oh well. But yeah, it was just okay. I'm sure I'll find it in 10 years. When you're building on this table. This is also like my work table where I have like my work setup and laptop and all of that. So I will have to come to a stopping point at some point because I'll have to break this down for work tomorrow. But we'll get there when we get there. Okay, that can go there. Okay. Okay. No, that's good. Wait, huh? I don't even know. I know. Honestly, truly, that sounds like a wake up and deal with it kind of angle, but if I can wake up early, I woke up at 2 today. Who knows when I'll make it to sleep. After waking up from my nap and going back into a nap, like my sleep schedule has been just absolutely crazy lately, and I don't know how to fix it. I just want to sleep, but I want to do things, and then I want to sleep. I think we're building, so this is like the upstairs lot. I'm pretty sure this will, yeah, sit into place like right there. Because that's where I think this is the bed mimic. I think there's two. There's a chest mimic and a bed mimic. I think we're building the bed mimic, which is kind of hype. Kind of love that. Orange. Corner. This now. I don't even know what time it is. How long have we been building? About an hour? Perfect. Okay. There. Brick. Ooh, we're getting to do a little bit of roof work. That's nice. Oh, that's lovely. What is going on here? So it's 4 of these little sloped bricks. And then, what are you? Oh, okay. It's hard to see. It's 2 bricks that are 2 single 1x1 wedges that slope out. Okay. So they go like. That's there. Nice. I almost didn't see that brick 2 and was gonna lose my mind. Okay. Oh, mimic bedtime. Perfect. Alright. How do we feel about mimics as a concept? Are we mimic enjoyers, or are we part of the anti-mimic movement? Like, okay, so we're building out like a little bit of like a hollow frame. I think this is gonna house part of the mimic. I think this is also the base of the bed. But we're also building out this hinge for the mouth. Oh, wait, no. Do we flip this? No, we don't. Okay. Never mind. I was like, are we adding the legs of the bed and then we flip it? Yeah. Makes them scary. I know, you're always on edge in regards to, like, oh, well, I should open up this chest, or open up this, or any, I mean, honestly, any object being a mimic is probably the fun stuff. A big mimic enjoyer, only when it evolves into true horror. Elaborate on that, I'm curious. When we say true horror, what are we referring to in regards to the mimic? How can I better use mimics to evoke pain and suffering in my players? I think is what I'm asking. Flip it over. Okay. And then they gave us these little mimic eyes on. It's kind of weird that they're brown, I guess, to reduce the number of printed pieces they have to make, but we get the little mimic eyes at the end of the bed. And then we can add our 4 teeth into the bottom of these pieces. That's pretty interesting. That's a unique design. I've been enjoying the build so far from a from like a builder's perspective. There's a lot of unique pieces. It needs to be fucked up transformer that unfolds into a horrendous eldritch beast, then curls itself back up into a potted plant. I gotcha. For sure. Not just something with a mouse. It needs to absolutely uncurl itself into this horrible eldritch horror. And then, bye-bye. Okay, why did that break when I unfolded it? What did I do wrong? Where's it? Did I build this part wrong? No, that's right. Huh. There's not a lot of range of motion there. There's no range of motion there. That's unusual. I must have done something wrong. Ah, I did. This 3x1 plate is supposed to go one forward. I've been looking for a bunch of different types of encounters for the session that I'm currently running. We just ended so we had like a 1-year campaign, a little over 1 year. It was like January to April, and then we just wrapped that up. So now we are, we took some time off just so I could have a breather, and then also, there we go. Aha! Now it opens up splendidly. We took a little bit of time off so I could prep and prepare for like the second arc second arc of the story. And I'm missing steps like crazy. I am. And after that, we I was gonna say, did I use the wrong piece somewhere? I just didn't even see this. Sorry, I'm all over the place. And one of the things... Shoot. I'm off my game today. Use the tile scraper. Where's now I'm losing my train of thought and everything. There we go. Bed can be positioned, perfect. What was I saying about D&D though? Like I was. What was I saying, guys? I'm losing my mind. I was talking about my 1-year campaign ended for a little bit, so I've been looking ahead and planning, and we've got a few one-shots lined up for next. We've got a few one-shots lined up for next couple of weeks, but then after that, I've been looking for big. I'm taking them on a pirate ship, and we're going to try my luck for probably the 3rd or 4th time at a naval campaign. And I'm just thinking, what kind of weird, horrifying creatures can we put all along the way to make for just an engaging storyline. I just want a bunch of encounters, and the plan is to kind of have a map and treat them as part of the crew in regards to they can maybe adjust the navigation of the ship to help guide and dictate where it's going to end up and which encounters they do in particular order. But I guess my thoughts recently have just been what are a bunch of weird, spooky, scary naval encounters that we can throw their way as to cause havoc and trouble. Is this an look at this head. This is like a sultry orc head, giving us an eyebrow and everything. We'll make you the masculine orc rogue. I've used most of the feminine heads for the other NPCs, so. I started that tangent and just got sidetracked all over the place, so I don't even know what I was saying. Okay, so weapon options as well. I can give a crossbow, or I can give 2 daggers. I'm going to give the 2 daggers. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Drax from, I think, Intro to Guardians 2. That one image of him, diving with the 2 daggers is, permanently stuck in my brain. Okay. Adventurer, you can sit there for the time being. We must build the other side of this wall, I think. I don't want to set the world on fire. Have y'all been watching and or enjoying the Fallout show? Anyone? Can say I watched through it and it's pretty good. Very pleasantly surprised at Amazon being able to tackle Fallout as a universe and do that pretty well. So at the very least, I was just very it got me very interested in just looking up a bunch of Fallout lore and videos again and playing through the games and so on. So that was nice. That's fair. I'm a big movie enjoyer, if you were unable to guess. So I try to. I've been trying to make it out to the theaters at least. But yeah, I don't watch much shows. I watch some anime still. Even then, I barely watch anime anymore. I'd like to watch more because I also recognize like I've been in a mini like AMV slump. I need to work on some kind of editing project, but I've just been my brain's. I just try to do way too much, and I need to vibe, you know. Ooh, okay, so we're building like a little protruding window. Is my guess. Yeah. I think what we'll maybe do, me overburden myself? I could never. I know, I just need to... I need to, at the very least, submit AMVs to more cons, so that I don't have to worry about, like, missing out on potentially, like, winning, or just wait. I mean, honestly, just give it a little bit. I know this winter is going to be PoE, which is that weekly AMV contest. You got to make a different AMV each week, so I've been looking forward to that since I did it the first time. So maybe honestly I hold off for a bit and see what I cook there. Yeah, retweet. So many things I want to work on, and then I get around to precisely 0 of them. Even in my head, I'm like, all right, I'll probably, try to make it to the end of this book. Yeah, well, 1:15. I'll try to make it to the end of this book, and that'll be, our stream for today, so I don't get too like behind on some other things, because classic me, waking up late, kind of put some pressure on my butt to, like, all right, well, I had some other stuff I needed to get into, so we'll take some time to do that. Yeah. Hope it all has been going well. At least I know it can be just obnoxious when you've got a lot of stuff to deal with for a given week. I also want to go for a walk while it's still somewhat light, since I saw all of those movies yesterday. I was cramped up in just chilling for a bit, so I need to get a little walk going, get my evenings all sorted. But if I finish book 1 of this, if I finish book 1 of all of this, then I'll feel pretty good, because then we can just, tackle book 2, tackle book 3, etc. As we continue, I can steal a page from Sublime's book and make it, my D&D session for, or my D&D turn to stream is I'll be, so this goes, okay. So I'll make it an effort to turn this into a 39-part series, is what I'm trying to say. Just go crazy. Baldur's Gate? No. Lego? Yes. Which which if you haven't seen, Sublime just finished their playthrough of Baldur's Gate was that last night or two nights ago? I'm pretty sure. And check that puppy out, because I think all of the VODs are on YouTube. So if you just want countless hours to binge through, you've got it. A full playthrough. That is a rare feat, something I will never achieve in my life. A full playthrough of any game, not even just I'm not even talking about Baldur's Gate. I just mean I never finish the games I start. Such a novel idea. I don't even know if that Discord link works anymore. Speaking of Discord. I was gonna say, when I took my hiatus off of Twitch was also like kind of when we were shifting up and making Sublime Discord, Hilo Discord, etc. And it's like everything's like outdated. It's been a year and everything is like gone. I also kind of realized like I just gotta it's been like a long time since I've really just like streamed anything. And not on the subject of like doing too much, I was like just thinking like, man, I need to it's like I wanted to just kind of stream again, like just semi consistent. Like I don't even know what game per se. I know I was tempted to stream a game that I know Jerry was gonna stream, but Jerry hadn't yet, so I kind of want to light a fire under Jerry to either stream that game or let me do it. Let me do it. Give me the game. I won't say what it is, but what is this? Is that? Oh, this is weird. What is happening? Yeah, weekly stream rotation would be kind of fun again. Okay, so because that's something what I've appreciated, just to kind of like justify that as an idea. Not that it ever really needed it. Was like that's what Smosh does, is they just have a weekly schedule, and each of the channels like alternate between, you know, each day. So it's like every day there's a new video of some kind of Smosh content, but which ones are, you know, then it's like, oh well, let me see which day, right? Or like you can also then pick and choose which day you kind of want to tune into. And I was like, yeah, that's fun. That's nice. Also, I must have Sally. Surely this is all genetic. These skills. Oh, I messed that up. I know we got over 100. I think we stopped at a little over 100 when we did the streak. We made it to 100 for sure, and then I messed this up again. Yeah. I think it was 100. We may have. I know we stopped paying attention after 100 because it was like our goal to. It was our goal to knock out 100 of them. Oh, look at this. Okay, wait. There. Look at this. Okay, so we just built this little protruding window that we slot into the corner of this. And that doesn't look right. It looks like it's... Maybe it's right. Looks good, regardless. Oh, and then they want me to connect it to one of these. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it connects it like perfectly. Yeah, we 100-day streak was pretty good. We nailed that. Yeah, it'd be nice. Oops. Ah. Because there's a story game I know I would like to play, which I was talking to Amber about. Harold Halibut, which is kind of like a point-and-click adventure game. I also have like a historically low tolerance for point-and-click adventure games, so I'm sure like I'm really excited to play it, and then I'll actually start it and I'll be like, yeah, it's all right. But it looks like it's yes. I think it is kind of like Freddy Fish. It's also because of the halibut in the name, which is quite funny. But the it's like has kind of like a claymation style, because I think the actual like the real models were claymation, and then like they were scanned into the game, and then it like looks or is like kind of meant to mimic a like a Wes Anderson style of like film. So all of the shots and everything are very like that kind of symmetrical, kind of like, I don't know, 80s. I don't know the best time period to describe as. Let's get little coins. Let's go. And then we can add teeth. It's kind of weird that they put both of the mimics in the same portion of the build. Like, it feels like it would be interesting to see the mimics in two separate areas. But wait, what? Ah, oh, interesting. Huh. So you can put a 2x1 or 2-to-1 like stud connector on top of something, and then it'll get caught on the grooves of the chest so that it kind of keeps it in place. That's fun. Now, so this doesn't close, so then plop that down there. Okay, crossbow, the bonbon. Oh, take off. You. Slide this over here. Also, I'm running to the restroom real quick. Enjoy Scotland for just a schmidge, and then I'll be right back. We can dive into bag 5. I also have to dig out bag 5, so one sec. I'm back. I got found bags 5 and 6 and kind of primed them, ready to build out here. Oh. Okay, I like this. Wait, hold up. I think we get like a little, like a sorcerer. I don't know who this chap is, who this bloke is with the beard that they're suggesting, but if you look at the back side of the heads, wait. Look at how angry he is and the glowing eyes. Like, yo, it's kind of sick, and the hairpiece goes crazy. I guess he's evil. And then, of course, we also have the dual-sided head for the feminine one. Excellent. All right. How are we building this? So we're still building a portion of the tavern. So I'll probably want to take that down. And I agree. Go back to what's it called? But yes, I know the cat fighting game you're talking about. We could definitely bring that back. There's like three or four of them now. Like I was just stumbling through on Steam and on speedrun.com, and it was silly, goofy how many there were. I picked them all up and I just played through them, but like yeah, they get kind of rough. There's also a lot of like if you don't want this will sound weird, if you don't want to limit yourself to that one franchise, there's a lot of other like similar games, more cats to find. It's like the same game, but just different people's drawings. So it's like you could play the same game with 10 different art styles if you'd like, which I just find funny. Another stream game I would love to play is, which I played it once on YouTube, and I think it would maybe be fun to play on Twitch. Maybe since it could be a little bit more interactive, it's kind of taken the hole that City Skylines has left for a little while. But I would love to play Let's School, which is like a Japanese like school building sim where you play as like the headmaster of an academy, and you're you control everything down to like the clubs, to which students are in which classes, to the curriculum, to all of the classrooms, and it's just a very me like sim game. This is also wrong. That's been pretty fun, and I feel like doing a playthrough because I honestly just also may play it in voice chat later tonight. There was a big update for the game that added clubs. So now you can create clubs at your school. You can manage the clubs. Like managing clubs is like a big portion of the game, as well as like trying to win, state championships and the whole lot. I think I know there's a basketball club, which is the one I'm particularly interested in getting started. But then I think, if I remember correctly, it builds it. It breaks it down as far as like you can like set the lineup based on the students that you have, and It's kind of crazy. What's BP? No, yeah, you definitely need to. It's a silly little one. I've enjoyed it. Oh, bagpipes. Here to save us from these school clubs. I'm sorry, but there's no retreat. Let's see. I don't know what I'm building, but I'm just gonna trust the process and hope it all works out. I think I'm building like a part of the chimney or roof or something. Yeah. Okay. Right. More like cobbled stone. We're mixing all the colors together. So I know at some point that would be fun. There's the game I won't say because I don't want to spoil if Jerry ever gets around to streaming it, or if I ever get around to streaming it. But it's one that I've actually only played one time in voice call for a little bit. That is a very popular game that I think people would be pretty interested in seeing kind of just a silly playthrough. Hey, okay. So we built. Look at that. Look at that roof. Little flowers on the. So good. One of these days I'll get around to doing more stop motion streams too. That's the dream. That's the goal. But until those days come, we wait. Okay, this is like a weird panel that we're building. Oh, and then talking about sim games, I just love any type of like management sim. I gotta say, there's a game called Esports Legacy Godfather. Wait, it's Esports Godfather Origins. That's what it's called. And I am very, very looking forward to that game when it comes out. Man, it's hard to tell. Oh shoot! Ah, crap. It's hard to tell what side these are supposed to go. I think like that. Who knows? Yeah, so you are in charge of running and maintaining a... I don't... I think it's supposed to be like that, and then... That. Yeah, so you maintain an esports team for like a League of Legends clone, and it's everything down to like hiring and firing the players, to actually like running and participating in the game, because the game then is like a card game that you have to play, to then like upgrading and training your players after. Like it's so fun. literally the only downside to the game is the only thing where I'm like, man, kind of bums me out, is that the art for the team icons and then the player icons is just AI generated. But everything else, from like the card art to the player models to everything else is like all hand done, like pixel art, like, you know, like really nicely made, like 3D models, and like it's so bizarre, because like that's literally to me the only downside, the only little bummer, which is like just the fact that it's got the dang AI art bug, as so many games do. But you know, we live, we prosper. Okay, so this, I want this to be similar. Got it. I want that. Oh, and then we use this to, wow, okay. We use this to like add a little beam across. They snuck in these two studs, so we can be able to do that. That's cool. But yeah, the game was in early access. My thought is that maybe, you know, while it's in early access, they just had all the AI like placeholders, and like they're so ugly. They're so ugly. It's funny. It's like it's really silly how bad it looks, but the game is just really fun, and I enjoy it a lot. And like there's, I mean, like hundreds of characters that I think use it, so it's like I could see why they would want to use it as like a cost saving measure, because I think it's just like an independent team from I believe China. I believe it's just like a Chinese dev team, but still, it's a little silly goofy. Did I? No, okay, this is right. This is so weird. Like they want me to, one of them goes long ways and one goes short ways. Flip that puppy over. Put these two here, flip it over, add them back. Then we have to connect all of these. And it was a little something like this. Okay, I was wondering where these reverse plates were gonna go. Nice. Pretty sturdy roof. And then this goes right there. Huh. Roof. Everything else. Perfect. And then we get to connect that to the top of our building, and it takes us right out the back of our first portion of this build, which is got the tavern done. Nice. Sweet. Okay. So, let's see. What time is it? Because what I think I am going to do is I will probably call it here. Go ahead and call it here. Since we're at the end of book 1, we can treat it like Avatar. End of book 1. And we will find some time probably next weekend. I may have time during the week, but I don't know, like 100%. And we'll pick it back up here. We'll jump into book 2. I don't want to get started because since I have limited desk space, I don't want to open up a few bags. Trying to think what the best course of action is. Yeah, so we'll pick up some time here next week. Got a little stream in. I'll probably be around in voice chat later if anybody wants to. I want to get a walk in real quick before it gets too late, and then settle in for the evening. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for chilling. The Lego takeover of the desk. Don't worry, I am. Here, wait. Let me. I'm gonna move y'all real quick so that. Essentially, where my laptop is positioned right now, I'm just going to fully play. Oh yeah, I guess. Wait, hold on. I can also show you guys the back. The mimics, the chest mimic, and then the bed mimic, the little tavern scene. I know. Believe me, I'm going to be fully embracing this here soon. I think I could either put it there or right behind where this camera is right now. So. We'll pick this up sometime next week, and I think we'll go from there. We'll try and get through at least book 2, maybe book 3 as well. If I wasn't so rushed this morning, I would probably have a little bit more energy to keep pumping through. But I want to get that walk going. I want to get moving a bit, and then I will. I will catch up with y'all in a bit. For some, I'll see you in Camp Hilo. For some, I may see you for Wormin. But yeah, we'll hang out, and I'll talk to you later. So, au revoir, my friends. Adios.